The football world is mourning the loss of former Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Doug Martin, who has died at the age of 36. News of his death was confirmed by family members and several media outlets on October 19, 2025. At the time of this writing, the cause of death has not been publicly disclosed. Martin's passing has sent shockwaves through the NFL community, as fans and former teammates reflect on the remarkable journey of a player who defied the odds to become one of the league's most electric running backs in the early 2010s. Doug Martin was born on January 13, 1989, in Oakland, California, and raised in Stockton. His athletic ability was apparent from an early age. At St. Mary's High School, Martin excelled as both a sprinter and a football player, earning multiple All-League honors. Despite his smaller frame, standing at just 5 feet 9 inches, his speed, balance, and strength set him apart. Martin went on to play college football at Boise State University, where he quickly became a standout performer. From 2007 to 2011, Martin helped lead the Broncos to several double-digit win seasons and major bowl victories. His senior year was especially impressive. He rushed for over 1,200 yards and scored 16 touchdowns, establishing himself as one of the top running backs in the nation. His college career culminated in an unforgettable performance in the 2011 Las Vegas Bowl, where he returned the opening kickoff 100 yards for a touchdown and was named the game's MVP. Scouts took notice, and Martin's combination of power and agility made him one of the most coveted running backs in the 2012 NFL Draft. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected Doug Martin with the 31st overall pick in the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft. He immediately made an impact. During his rookie season, Martin rushed for 1,454 yards and 11 touchdowns, while adding nearly 500 receiving yards. His breakout game came in Week 9 against the Oakland Raiders, when he exploded for 251 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, a performance that still ranks among the greatest single-game outings in NFL history. That game, and his compact, powerful running style, earned him the now famous nickname the Muscle Hamster. Though Martin reportedly disliked the moniker, it became a term of endearment for fans who admired his toughness and drive. Martin's rookie year earned him a Pro Bowl selection, and many expected him to be the face of the Buccaneers' offense for years to come. However, the years that followed brought both triumphs and struggles. Injuries hampered Martin during parts of his career, and by 2014, he had missed significant time with shoulder and knee issues. Still, he persevered. In 2015, he mounted an incredible comeback season, rushing for 1,402 yards, second only to Minnesota's Adrian Peterson. He earned another Pro Bowl nod and was named first-team All-Pro, marking a career renaissance that reminded fans of his extraordinary ability when healthy. Martin's career was not without controversy. In 2016, he faced a suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy and later entered a treatment program. Despite these personal challenges, he was candid about his journey and took accountability, working to rebuild his life both on and off the field. After 6 seasons in Tampa Bay, Martin signed with the Oakland Raiders, later Las Vegas Raiders, in 2018, returning to his home state of California. He appeared in 11 games that year, rushing for over 400 yards before stepping away from the NFL. After retiring, Martin largely stepped out of the public spotlight, focusing on family and personal pursuits. Friends and former teammates described him as private, humble, and deeply loyal, a man who never let fame change who he was. In interviews, Martin expressed gratitude for his time in the NFL but acknowledged the toll the sport can take on a player's body and mind. He became an advocate for mental health awareness and for supporting former athletes navigating life after football. Despite his relatively short NFL career, Martin left an indelible mark. In just 7 seasons, he amassed 5,356 rushing yards, 30 rushing touchdowns, and nearly 1,300 receiving yards. His name still ranks among Tampa Bay's all-time rushing leaders, alongside legends like Warrick Dunn and James Wilder. Following news of Martin's death, tributes poured in from across the league. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers released a statement calling him a cornerstone of our franchise during the 2010s and one of the most beloved players to wear the red and pewter. Former teammates shared heartfelt memories on social media. "Doug was the toughest 5 feet 9 inches guy I ever met," wrote Gerald McCoy, Martin's longtime teammate in Tampa. "He played with heart every down. Gone way too soon. We used to call him the spark plug," tweeted former Buccaneers wide receiver Vincent Jackson's foundation account. "When Doug was on, the whole team lit up." Fans also flooded online forums and comment sections with clips of Martin's greatest moments, especially his unforgettable 4-touchdown game against Oakland. Many described him as the most exciting running back Tampa ever had. Doug Martin's story resonates because it reflects the resilience of an underdog who refused to quit. At a time when the NFL favored taller, faster, flashier athletes, Martin proved that determination and heart could outshine measurables. His college coaches often spoke of his relentless work ethic, staying after practice to lift weights or study film. That discipline carried him through injuries, public scrutiny, and career ups and downs. To many fans, Martin represented not just a great player, but a lesson in perseverance. Even after stepping away from professional football, he remained connected to the game. Martin occasionally mentored young athletes and was known to attend local youth football camps in California, often anonymously, preferring to let his actions speak louder than fame. As tributes continue to pour in, the football community is reminded of how fleeting life and athletic glory can be. Doug Martin's death at just 36 is a sobering moment for fans and players alike. He will be remembered as a dynamic runner, a fierce competitor, and a man who gave everything to his craft. More importantly, he will be remembered for his humility and for the countless people he inspired, fans who saw in him a reflection of perseverance, faith, and quiet strength. While questions remain about the circumstances surrounding his passing, what is certain is that Doug Martin's impact on football and the people who followed his journey will endure. His highlights will live on in the hearts of those who watched him break tackles, lower his shoulder into defenders twice his size, and rise again after every setback. Doug Martin, 1989 to 2025, a son, a teammate, a competitor, and a reminder that greatness often comes in the most unexpected packages. May he rest in peace.